least expect it. So my friends, I pray that when you see this, you're reminded that there are days that make you question if everything you're doing is right. And I can speak firsthand to that. There are a lot of days lately where I question everything to do with myself. Not because I'm losing faith, but truly because I feel like my family and others shouldn't have to suffer for my shortcomings, right? And there comes a point in life you can be pushed to the brink. So anytime something would go wrong, I had the worst mindset, and I can admit that now. But looking back at it, every time something would go wrong in my life, I was almost always looking for someone else or something else to blame, right? Instead of being an adult about it. And that's when I realized sometimes you just gotta take responsibility for the things that you're going through. My friend, it's great to see you. God bless you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I just wanted to hop on here and say, today I was reminded that when you're truly just trying to do good in the world and not expecting anything in return, you will always be blessed. And I realize I'm finally going down the right path. I'm making progress. And insanely to think, telling me I went up a few hundred subscribers, but almost 1,000, that's insane to me, right? Now, I know to some people, and there is no greater feeling that I've experienced in these past couple of months than showing myself, if I make a promise, I do not break it. And the one and most important person in your life that should matter to you is yourself. The reason why I say that is because if you cannot trust yourself or believe in yourself when you say you're going to do something or get something done, then how is anybody else ever going to? You know, for the longest time, I never used to really understand that saying. I used to always think, you know what, that's just something people say. And for the longest time, I'd always break promises to myself. But I'd keep them for everybody else, and I would think, you know what, I'm proud I never break a promise. I would keep promises to people that never deserved it. People that should have never been promised anything in the first place. And I have nobody else to blame but myself. Today has led me to a lot of self-reflection. But for once, it's good. And you know what? That feeling that you get when you're like, wow, this is really happening for me, I can't explain it to you in a way that'll make sense. But my friends, there is no better feeling than realizing, okay, I'm finally going after my dream, right? Trying to help people, making content, and trying to make a difference in this world. That's always been my dream. Never did I think I would ever grow a channel from 0 to now a little over 2,300 in less than any amount of time. To think about it, like full perspective, last year, it took me basically all year to get 1,000 subscribers. And in this year alone, these past 3 months, I've gained 1,200 subscribers. I started this year off at 1,100, and it took me all of last year to get that, right? Now, I'm not trying to put down my credit, right? 1,000 subscribers on YouTube is still pretty hard to get. I've only made short content. I haven't made any long content format at all these past couple months in this year. And the reason why I haven't is because I've wanted to do a different type of long form content on YouTube, right? I'm passionate about my fragrances. I'm passionate about a few things. And I've wanted to really just kind of start showcasing that and doing reviews, doing different things on my TikTok, on my YouTube, on just different platforms, right? But the truth is, I've always been a little scared because my content's based around faith, motivation, inspiration, just really showing you when you believe in yourself and you don't let other people that are miserable or who are not happy with their lives bring you down, you can achieve anything. And showing that to myself has been truly life-changing. I've really thought that sometimes what people would tell me would be the truth, not realizing that those people are only saying hurtful, hateful things because they're miserable in their lives. And respectfully, that has nothing to do with me. They don't know me. At the end of the day, they're not the people I come home to. They're not people that I'm even going to think about after I leave, right? It doesn't matter if I'm at work. It doesn't matter if I'm outside, right? If I don't see those people ever again, it doesn't matter what they have to say. It doesn't matter what they think of me. At the end of the day, they're not pushing me forward. They're not filling my cup, so to speak. They're not the people that are going to help me succeed where I want to be at in life. So why do what they think matter? It doesn't, and it shouldn't, right? Once I really had that real understanding, like that true understanding, it made such a huge difference. My friends, I can't even explain to you the amount of happiness that I face on a daily basis now because I'm able to show myself. Not only do I keep promises to myself, but to others, to my family. But it breaks me sometimes because I feel like I should be able to do so much more. My mom, my daughter, they deserve better, right? They shouldn't have to struggle for my shortcomings. They shouldn't have to pay for the problems that I caused, right? For the things that I'm not good enough yet in my life. And that's what pushes me. Even on the days where, and I've been sick the past couple of days, I probably had some weird infection, but I don't quit. I'm not going to stop. I know I have to keep recording. I know I have to keep training. The only day I didn't post anything was when I was really badly sick and I literally couldn't get up. That is the only day that I missed. But I will not miss a day again. My friends, sometimes it takes you pushing past every limit that you have to truly show yourself what you're capable of, right? Because if you would have told me a year ago, I would do social media almost basically like in a way full-time, but not really full-time, but basically posting consistently and working toward a dream, I would have told you, like, me? You know, like, I would have asked that, like, you know, yeah, I'm not getting paid yet. Yeah, this is right now just me doing it and me working toward a goal, but it's an investment. It's me truly hoping and praying that I'm getting somewhere. And I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up. It's not easy, but I wouldn't do it any other way. So my friends, I hope and pray with all my heart and soul that you're having a great day, that you're doing good. But above all, I just wanted to say thank you for waking up today. Thank you for being yourselves. And for all of you, I want to say I appreciate you. And I'm happy you're here. So my friends, with that, I just wanted to sign off. It was just a short recap that sometimes, as long as you keep pushing, you're trying to be a better person, you want better in life, then you will always get what you deserve. So I pray that you receive many blessings in your life, my friend, because it's great to see you. So have a great night. We'll talk real soon. And just above all, thank you for being here. Have a good one.